Taught for Saline Schools many years. I'm a 5th grade teacher, and I have a few of our students here. I think it's always interesting to know or hear people's stories about how their cancer was diagnosed. And for me, I had no symptoms. I felt great. And I went in for my yearly checkup, and I was 46 at the time, and she said, "Do you have any concerns?" And I said, "Well, weight. I seem to have kept on 10 pounds from the first baby, 10 pounds with the second baby, and 10 pounds from the third baby I never had. But I'm 46 years old." And she could have, said, "You're 46 years old, that's what happens." But she didn't. And she listened to me, and I said, "I have really tried to lose weight this year. I have exercised 6 days a week, given up sugars, have really been diligent, and I've gained 6 pounds. Something's just not right." So she sent me for scans, and I remember I was on a field trip with my students down to the Detroit Opera House when I got the call, and the result that I had a grapefruit-sized mass attached to my appendix. Who would have known? And all preliminary tests, they thought it was just a mass. And with surgery, I would be fine. Well, it didn't turn out to be that. So going into St. Joe's, had the surgery, there were 2 masses, and I was diagnosed with appendiceal cancer, which seeds throughout your abdomen. And it's a bad day when you're sitting in a hospital room and they come in and they tell you, you have cancer, and you say, "Okay, what kind?" And they say, "Appendix." I'm like, "Appendix? I've never even heard of appendix before." And yes, it's very rare. There's about 5 people in the state of Michigan are diagnosed in a year, and we don't treat it here in the state of Michigan. I don't even remember what they said to me after that. Excuse me. Let me take a drink here.
You want a Cosmo? It's not
A Cosmo is even better. So,
That Max make a team.
so, of course, thank goodness for my husband Brian, because he went right into business mode and got on the internet. And along with St. Joe's help, we found that there were about a handful of places in the United States that treat it. And we ended up going to Washington, D.C., to Dr. Sugarbaker, who was like my all-time hero. And I went there for his surgery not once, but 3 times. And they put drains in your abdomen, and they fill you with heated chemo. Because the seeds, and to go in all the nooks and crannies, they kind of say, and they roll you back and forth for 5 days. It's quite the procedure. And research, like Relay for Life, goes to find those cures. And so it has been 8 long surgeries, but I'm here. And I'm very thankful to be here. I remember the first time after the original diagnosis, and we were sitting in the oncologist's office, and an elderly couple were sitting in there. It's kind of awkward. We're both, and the gentleman says to me, "Well, which one of you has cancer?" And I said, "Well, I do." And he says, "Oh, welcome to the club." And I politely smiled and thought, "Well, this is no club that I want to be in. Your club is something you get to pick to do, and it's supposed to be fun, and this. But you know what? It is kind of a club. Because look at all the people here today that it's brought together, and the support that you give people that that have battled cancer or lost their life to cancer. My family, my friends, my students. Saline Schools has been wonderful to me. I've had to take several leaves of absence with every surgery, and my job's always been there waiting for me. And it really is a club that brings people together. And so at the time I couldn't see that when that gentleman said that to me, but I can now. And I thank you all for coming out today and relaying, and let's get it. Do it.